Welcome, beautiful soul, to this sacred space where divine wisdom flows directly to your heart. I'm so grateful you found your way here today. You see, there are no accidents in this universe, only divine appointments. And this, right now, is yours. The fact that you clicked on this video is not random chance. The angels guided your finger because they have an urgent message specifically for you. Take a moment to breathe that in. Yes, for you. Type "open" in the comments right now to declare your heart is ready to receive this life-changing revelation. Angels have been watching over you, noticing your silent tears, your midnight prayers, your moments of doubt when you wondered if true love would ever find you. They've been collecting those tears, holding those prayers, and today they've instructed me to deliver this message. Someone young and rich has never loved anyone like they love you, and they want to marry you. This isn't just a pleasant thought or wishful thinking. This is divine intelligence being shared with you at exactly the right moment in your journey. You might be thinking, is this really for me? How could someone wealthy and accomplished be destined for someone like me? The angels want you to know that you've been underestimating your worth. The universe sees your true value even when you don't. The person coming toward you, this young, wealthy soul, they see it too. They see beyond surface appearances to the beautiful spirit that you are. Type "worthy" in the comments to claim this truth about yourself. The angels will take note of your declaration. This person has likely crossed your path already. Perhaps you've exchanged glances, shared brief conversations, or maybe they're still in the shadows of your life, preparing to step into the light. But make no mistake, they've noticed you. In a world where most connections are shallow and fleeting, you stood out to them like a lighthouse on a stormy shore. There was something different about you, an authenticity, a depth, a special light that called to their soul in a way they've never experienced before. The angels want you to understand something profound. Wealth and status mean nothing to this person when it comes to matters of the heart. They've had relationships before, perhaps even serious ones, but those connections lacked something essential. They've dated people from similar backgrounds, with similar lifestyles, but found those relationships empty at their core. With you, they feel something entirely different. A recognition, a homecoming, a profound sense that they've finally found what they've been searching for all along. Take a deep breath and really let that sink in. Someone with options, with abundance, with the world at their fingertips has chosen you, not because they need to settle, but because they recognize that what you offer can't be bought with any amount of money. Type "receive" in the comments to open your energy to this blessed union that heaven is orchestrating. Now, I need to prepare you for this connection. The angels have shown me that this person may come into your life in an unexpected way. They might not match the mental image you've created of your perfect partner. Their appearance, their manner of speaking, certain aspects of their personality, these might surprise you at first, but the angels urge you not to judge by these surface details. The soul connection you'll share transcends all of that. What matters is the profound bond that will form between your spirits. This wealthy individual has been on their own journey of growth and preparation. They've learned difficult lessons about who they can trust. They've been hurt before by people who wanted them only for their resources, their status, their connections. These experiences have made them cautious. perhaps even a bit guarded. But with you, those walls will come down. They'll feel safe to be vulnerable, to show their true self, not the persona they present to the world, but the authentic soul beneath the success and accomplishment. The angels are showing me that this person has a generous spirit. Their wealth isn't just financial, though yes, they are materially abundant, but extends to how they give of themselves. They're generous with their time, their attention, their affection, and they will be generous with you in ways that will sometimes overwhelm you. Not to control you or to buy your love, but because giving to you will bring them genuine joy. Your happiness will become intertwined with theirs in the most beautiful dance of mutual care. I'm being shown that this person may be somewhat younger than you expected, or perhaps they have a youthful energy about them regardless of their chronological age. There's a freshness, a vitality they bring that will rejuvenate parts of you that have grown weary. Type refresh in the comments to welcome this revitalizing energy into your life. The angels are emphatic about this point. This wealthy individual has never felt for anyone what they feel for you. You are unique in their experience, special, irreplaceable. They've had opportunities to be with people society would deem perfect matches, people of similar backgrounds, similar status, similar lifestyle, but those connections never resonated. At the soul level, with you, they feel a harmony they've never known before. It's as if you speak a secret language together that no one else understands. Now, I must address the doubts I can feel rising in some of you. You're wondering, why would someone with everything choose me? The angels want me to be very direct with you. Stop diminishing yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop believing the lies that you're somehow not enough. The divine doesn't make mistakes. You were crafted with intention, with purpose, with magnificent design. And the qualities you sometimes see as flaws are precisely what this person will find most endearing about you. Your authenticity in a world of pretense, your depth in a sea of superficiality, your compassion in a landscape of self-interest. These are rare and precious gifts. This wealthy individual has been surrounded by people wearing masks, playing roles, seeking advantage. But you're real, and that reality is like oxygen to someone who's been slowly suffocating in artifice. I'm receiving a message that some of you have been hurt before, perhaps deeply, perhaps repeatedly. These wounds have caused you to build fortresses around your heart, convinced that protection from pain is worth the isolation. The angels want you to know, this person coming toward you will be patient with those walls. They won't demand immediate entry. They'll demonstrate consistently and lovingly that they can be trusted with your precious heart. Type trust in the comments to begin dismantling those barriers that no longer serve you. The timing of this union is divine. Not a moment too soon, not a second too late. Everything you've experienced until now, every disappointment, every false start, every heartbreak has been preparation. Those experiences weren't punishments or signs that you're unworthy of love. They were essential steps in your growth, shaping you into the person who can recognize and receive this profound connection when it arrives. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been in vain. This wealthy individual who loves you so deeply has also been on their own journey of preparation. The angels are showing me that they've had to learn difficult lessons about the true nature of wealth. Perhaps they inherited their fortune and had to discover their own worth apart from family legacy. Perhaps they built their success from nothing and had to learn that achievement alone cannot fulfill the soul's deepest longings. Whatever their specific path, they've arrived at a crucial understanding that true wealth lies in connection, in love, in sharing life with someone who sees and cherishes their authentic self. The marriage they envision with you isn't about displaying wealth or creating a picture-perfect image for others to admire. It's about building a sanctuary together, a sacred space where both of you can be fully yourselves, fully alive, fully present. They dream of quiet moments and shared laughter, of deep conversations and comfortable silences. They imagine creating with you something rare and beautiful in this world, a relationship founded on mutual respect, unwavering support, and a love that continues to deepen with each passing day. I'm seeing that this connection will surprise those who know you, perhaps even shock them. Some may question it out of genuine concern for your well-being. Others may do so from a place of jealousy or judgment. The angels want you to prepare for this. Not everyone will understand what you and this person share. Not everyone needs to. What matters is the truth that resonates between your souls. Trust that knowing above the opinions of others, no matter how well-intentioned they may be, the angels are showing me something important. This wealthy person who loves you has been searching for you, perhaps without even realizing it. In quiet moments when the distractions of their busy life subside, they've felt an emptiness, a longing for something their success couldn't provide. They've wondered if something was wrong with them, that they could have so much yet still feel incomplete. What they didn't understand until they encountered your energy was that they were feeling the absence of their soul's complement. They were missing you. Type "found" in the comments to acknowledge this divine recognition. Now the angels want you to know that this union will not be without its challenges. Two people from different worlds coming together will face unique obstacles. There may be cultural differences to navigate, family expectations to address, lifestyle adjustments to make, but these challenges aren't meant to discourage you. They're opportunities for growth, for deepening your connection, for demonstrating your commitment to one another. The strength of your bond will be forged in how you face these challenges together. I'm being shown that this wealthy individual values your independence. They don't want to possess you or control you. They don't see you as an accessory to their success or a trophy to display. They cherish your unique spirit, your personal dreams, your individual journey. The marriage they envision is one of partnership, where both of you can thrive as individuals while creating something beautiful together. They want to support your growth, not stifle it. They want to witness your unfolding, not dictate its direction. The angels are revealing that this person has a depth that few people get to see. Behind the success, behind the confidence they project to the world, there's a sensitivity, a vulnerability that they've kept carefully guarded. With you, those guards will come down. You'll be entrusted with seeing them in their fullness, their strengths and their struggles, their brilliance and their doubts. This trust is a precious gift, one they've never fully given to anyone before. Some of you are wondering about timing. When will this person appear in your life? If they're already present, When will the relationship deepen into what the angels are describing? Divine timing doesn't always align with our human impatience. The exact moment of full connection will happen when both of you are truly ready, not just wanting it, but prepared for it at the soul level. That said, the angels are indicating that for many of you, this timeline is much shorter than you might think. The energies are aligning rapidly. The wealth this person possesses will become a tool for shared purpose. Together, you'll find ways to use these resources for good, to make a positive impact, to create ripples of blessing that extend far beyond yourselves. This shared mission will strengthen your bond in profound ways. You'll discover the joy of being united, not just in love for each other, but in love for something greater than yourselves. Type purpose in the comments to align with this shared mission the universe has for you both. I'm being shown that this wealthy individual who loves you has a specific quality that will surprise you, a humility that's rare among those of similar status. Despite their achievements, despite their resources, they recognize that these are gifts, not entitlements. They carry their success lightly, with gratitude rather than arrogance. This humility will create space for genuine partnership, where decisions are made together, where both voices are equally valued, where the wisdom each of you brings is recognized and respected. The angels want you to begin preparing for this union now, not by changing who you are or trying to become someone you're not, but by releasing limiting beliefs about what's possible for you, by expanding your capacity to receive love, by healing old wounds that might cause you to push away the very blessing you've been praying for. Start seeing yourself through heaven's eyes, as worthy, as beautiful, as deserving of a love this profound. This wealthy person who wants to marry you sees in you qualities that others have overlooked or undervalued. Where others might have seen ordinary, they see extraordinary. Where others might have seen flaws, they see unique beauty. Their love for you isn't blind, it's exceptionally clear-sighted, recognizing the divine signature in your soul, the particular constellation of qualities that makes you irreplaceably you. The angels are showing me that this connection will have a playful quality to it. Despite the depth of your bond, despite the seriousness of your commitment to each other, there will be lightness, joy, a childlike delight in simply being together. This person will make you laugh in unexpected moments. You'll discover shared silliness that becomes a private language between you. This playfulness will be a healing balm, especially during challenging times. I'm seeing that this wealthy individual will introduce you to new experiences, expanding your world in ways you haven't imagined. But equally important, you'll introduce them to a way of seeing and experiencing life that their privileged position has sometimes shielded them from. You'll help each other grow in complementary ways, each filling gaps in the other's understanding, each bringing gifts the other needs for their soul's evolution. Type expand in the comments to welcome this mutual growth. The angels want you to know that this person will love not just the parts of you that are easy to love, but the complicated parts too, the insecurities, the contradictions, the unresolved questions, the aspects of yourself you've tried to hide from others. With them, you'll experience the profound relief of being fully seen and fully accepted. No more exhausting pretense. No more fear that if someone knew the whole truth about you, they'd walk away. This love will be a safe harbor for all of who you are. For some of you, there have been experiences in your past that have made it difficult to trust. Perhaps you've been betrayed by someone you thought loved you. Perhaps you've watched others you care about suffer in relationships that turned toxic. The angels understand these wounds and the caution they've created in you. They want you to know that healing is possible. That discernment doesn't have to become permanent distrust. That your heart, though bruised, is still capable of recognizing genuine love when it appears. This wealthy person who has never loved anyone like they love you has been carefully guided toward you by divine forces. The seeming coincidences that will bring you together or have already brought you into each other's orbit are actually orchestrated by loving intelligence beyond what we can comprehend. Nothing about this connection is random or accidental. It is meant, it is purposeful. It is part of a larger design that honors the highest good of both your souls. The angels are emphasizing that the marriage this person envisions with you isn't about ownership or control. It's about creating a sacred covenant, a promise to walk beside each other through whatever life brings, to celebrate each other's victories, and to sustain each other through difficult times, to be witnesses to each other's journey, holding space for growth and transformation, to choose each other again and again, with eyes wide open to both the beauty and the challenge of deep connection. I'm being shown that this wealthy individual possesses a quality of presence that's increasingly rare in our distracted world. When they're with you, they're fully with you, not divided by constant digital interruptions or mental preoccupations. You'll feel the gift of their complete attention, their genuine interest in your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences. This quality of presence will create a foundation of trust and intimacy that many relationships never achieve. Type present in the comments to invite this quality of attention into your life. The angels want to address a concern some of you are feeling. What if I'm not ready for this? What if I mess it up? These fears are natural, but they want you to remember something important. This connection isn't coming to you because you're perfect or because you've somehow earned it. It's coming because it's aligned with your soul's journey and with the journey of this person who loves you. You don't need to be flawless. You just need to be authentic, honest, willing to grow together. The readiness that matters most is the readiness to be real. This wealthy individual who wants to marry you has learned through experience that material things, while pleasant, cannot substitute for genuine connection. They've had relationships where shared lifestyle was mistaken for shared values, where common interests were confused with compatible souls. With you, they recognize something different, a resonance at the level of essence, a harmony of spirit that transcends surface compatibility. They're not looking for someone who fits neatly into their existing life. They're ready to create a new life with someone who challenges and complements them in all the ways that truly matter. The angels are showing me that this connection will have a profound healing effect on both of you. Wounds you've carried, perhaps for years, will finally begin to close in the sunlight of genuine love. Patterns of thinking that have limited you will gradually dissolve as you experience being valued in ways you haven't been before. This healing won't happen overnight. It will unfold gradually, naturally, as trust deepens between you. But the potential for wholeness that exists in this relationship is extraordinary. I'm seeing that this wealthy person who loves you has a quality of generosity that extends far beyond material giving. Yes, they'll delight in sharing their resources with you, in creating experiences that bring you joy. But more importantly, they'll be generous with their vulnerability, their truth, their inner world. They'll offer you the gift of knowing them. As few others do, this emotional generosity is far more precious than any material abundance they might share. The angels want you to pay attention to the signs that will confirm this message for you. Perhaps you'll suddenly start encountering this person in unexpected places. Perhaps you'll have dreams that feature elements of what I'm describing. Perhaps you'll feel an inexplicable knowing, a certainty beyond logic that this connection is real and approaching. Trust these signs. They're not coincidences or your imagination playing tricks. They're divine confirmation, breadcrumbs leading you toward this blessed union. Type attentive in the comments to sharpen your awareness of these signs. This wealthy individual who has never loved anyone like they love you sees in you a quality of authenticity that's become precious precisely because it's so rare. In their world, they've encountered too many people wearing masks, playing roles, calculating advantage. Your genuineness is like fresh air to someone who's been breathing the stale atmosphere of pretense. They don't want you to change to fit into their world. They want your influence to help transform that world into something more real, more meaningful. The angels are emphasizing that this connection isn't about rescuing or being rescued. It's not about one person completing the other or fixing what's broken. It's about two whole beings choosing to create something together that neither could create alone. Yes, you'll help each other heal. Yes, you'll support each other through difficulties. But the foundation isn't neediness or dependency. It's mutual recognition, respect, and a shared vision for what's possible when two people commit to growing together. I'm being shown that this wealthy person has a depth of character that's been forged through challenges most people don't see. Perhaps they've overcome personal struggles that would surprise you. Perhaps they've had to fight against assumptions and stereotypes based on their appearance or background. Perhaps they've had to prove themselves in ways that weren't required of others. These experiences have created in them a resilience, an empathy, a wisdom that goes far beyond their years. These qualities draw them to you, someone who can appreciate the person they've become through their journey. The angels want you to know that this marriage, this deep, soul-level commitment, will create a field of blessing that extends beyond the two of you. Your union will have a positive impact on your families, your communities, the specific causes you both care about. Not because you'll set out to be role models or to change the world, but because authentic love naturally creates ripples. The healing you experience together will flow outward, touching lives in ways you may never fully see, but that matter profoundly in the greater tapestry. This wealthy individual who wants to marry you has been preparing for you in ways they themselves may not fully understand. Choices they've made, paths they've followed, even relationships that didn't work out, all have been leading them toward this moment, this recognition, this profound knowing that you are the one their soul has been seeking. The wealth they've accumulated is merely a tool, a resource to be shared in service of the life you'll build together. Type ready in the comments to acknowledge your own preparation for this divine union. The angels are showing me that this connection will challenge both of you to grow beyond comfortable limitations. You'll inspire each other to become more fully yourselves, to develop gifts that have remained dormant, to pursue dreams that seemed impossible. This mutual catalyzing is one of the greatest blessings of your relationship. Unlike connections where one person dims their light to make the other comfortable, you'll both encourage each other to shine ever more brightly, creating a radiance that illuminates everything around you. I'm seeing that this wealthy person who loves you has a quality of discernment that's been sharpened by experience. They've learned to see beyond surfaces, to recognize the difference between what glitters and what truly shines. This discernment is what allows them to recognize your unique value in a world that often misses the quiet beauty of authentic souls. They see you not as the world sees you, not even as you see yourself in your moments of doubt, but as heaven sees you in your full, magnificent potential. The angels want you to begin living now, as if you already know the truth of what I'm sharing. Not in a way that creates desperate seeking or anxious waiting, but in a way that honors the certainty of divine timing. Live with an open heart. Live with expectancy rather than expectation. Live as someone who knows they are deeply loved, even if the full manifestation of that love hasn't yet revealed itself in your physical reality. This stance of faithful anticipation actually helps create the energetic conditions for this union to materialize. This wealthy individual who has never loved anyone as they love you brings not just material resources but rich life experience to your relationship. They've learned lessons through both success and failure that have given them wisdom beyond their years. Yet, with all they've learned, they recognize that you possess forms of wisdom they need, perhaps wisdom of the heart, wisdom of authentic living, wisdom born from navigating challenges they haven't faced. This mutual recognition creates a beautiful reciprocity between you. The angels are showing me that this connection will feel both brand new and strangely familiar. There will be moments of déjà vu, moments when you'll wonder if you've known this person before in some other time or place. This sense of recognition isn't your imagination. It's your soul remembering a connection that exists beyond the boundaries of this current lifetime. The love you'll share has ancient roots, though it will blossom in fresh, unprecedented ways in your present circumstances. Type "remember" in the comments to acknowledge this soul recognition. I'm being shown that this wealthy person values a quality of depth in you that's increasingly rare in our superficial culture. They have grown weary of interactions that never move beyond the surface, relationships where important things remain unsaid, connections where convenience matters more than truth. With you, they experience the relief and the challenge of genuine depth, conversations that matter, questions that provoke growth, a willingness to look beneath appearances to what's real and true. The angels want you to know that this marriage will become a container for profound spiritual growth for both of you, not in a way that's separate from everyday life, but woven through its very fabric. The love you share will create a sacred space where both of you can explore the deeper questions of existence, where you can support each other's connection to the divine, where your individual spiritual paths can intertwine without either losing its unique direction. This spiritual dimension will give your relationship a resilience that purely human love often lacks. This wealthy individual who wants to marry you has a capacity for joy that will surprise and delight you. Despite the responsibilities they carry, despite the pressure that often comes with their position, they've maintained, or perhaps rediscovered, an ability to take pleasure in simple things, to laugh freely, to play without self-consciousness. This joy will be contagious, awakening in you a lightness you may have forgotten was possible. Together you'll create a home where joy is not an occasional visitor, but a permanent resident. The angels are emphasizing that this connection isn't meant to erase your individuality or to subsume your identity in someone else's life. Rather, it's meant to provide the secure foundation from which your uniqueness can fully flourish. Like a tree that grows more magnificent when its roots are deeply anchored, your authentic self will expand and express in beautiful ways within the steady holding of genuine love. This wealthy person doesn't want a reflection or an echo. They want you distinctive, irreplaceable, entirely yourself. Type authentic in the comments to claim this truth about your relationship. I'm seeing that this wealthy person who loves you has been protecting a tender heart behind the successful exterior they present to the world. Few people have been allowed to see this vulnerability. Few have proven trustworthy enough to be entrusted with it. But with you, the walls will gradually come down. You'll be invited into sacred inner territory, rarely seen by others. This invitation isn't given lightly. It represents a level of trust this person has never before placed in another human being. The angels want you to know that the timing of this message is not random. You're hearing these words now because you're on the threshold of this connection manifesting in your life. The preparatory work has been done. The energetic pathways have been cleared. The divine orchestration is complete. Now comes the human part, your willingness to recognize and receive what's being offered, your courage to step toward a love bigger than what you may have believed was possible for you. This wealthy individual who has never loved anyone like they love you sees in you a kind of beauty that transcends physical appearance. Of course, they find you physically attractive. That's part of the chemistry between you. But more importantly, they see the beauty of your spirit, your heart, your unique way of moving through the world. This recognition goes beyond cultural standards of attractiveness to something far more essential and enduring. In their eyes, you are beautiful in ways that time cannot diminish. The angels are showing me that this marriage will create a sanctuary, not just for the two of you, but for others who need healing, inspiration, examples of what's possible in relationship. Your home will become a place where genuine connection happens, where people feel safe to be themselves, where the love you share extends outward in concentric circles of blessing. This doesn't mean you won't have boundaries or privacy. It means the essence of what you create together will naturally nourish those around you. Type sanctuary in the comments to align with this beautiful purpose. I'm being shown that this wealthy person who wants to marry you has a quality of patience that will be crucial to your relationship's unfolding. They understand that real connection can't be rushed, that trust is built gradually, that the most precious things develop in their own organic timing. This patience isn't passive waiting. It's active presence, consistent showing up, steady demonstration of their commitment to knowing you fully and loving you completely. In a world of instant gratification, this patience is both rare and precious. The angels want you to begin releasing any limiting beliefs you hold about love, wealth, or what's possible for you. These beliefs, often formed in childhood or through painful experiences, create invisible barriers to receiving the blessing that's approaching. Notice the thoughts that arise as you listen to this message. Do you hear inner voices saying this? Couldn't be for me, or people like that don't fall in love with people like me? These are not truth tellers. They're echoes of old wounds, old misunderstandings about your worth and what you deserve. This wealthy individual, who has never loved anyone, as they love you, brings to your relationship a quality of integrity that's been tested and proven through difficult choices. Perhaps they've sacrificed short-term gain for long-term values. Perhaps they've taken stands that weren't popular, but that aligned with their deepest principles. This integrity creates a trustworthiness that goes beyond words to consistent action, to alignment between what they say and what they do, between who they claim to be and how they actually live. The angels are emphasizing that this connection will help heal ancestral patterns that have affected your family for generations. Old cycles of abandonment, betrayal, scarcity, or limitation will begin to dissolve in the light of this love. Not because this person rescues you from these patterns, but because together you create a new template, a new possibility that wasn't available to those who came before you. This healing will flow backward and forward through time, touching lives connected to yours in ways beyond ordinary understanding. Type HEAL in the comments to participate consciously in this ancestral healing. I'm seeing that this wealthy person who loves you has a generosity of spirit that extends to how they perceive others. They're slow to judge, quick to find the good, willing to extend the benefit of the doubt. This generosity creates space for growth and change within your relationship. You won't feel trapped by their perception of you, defined by past mistakes, or frozen in old versions of yourself. They'll celebrate your evolution, support your becoming, witness with joy as you continue to unfold into fuller expressions of who you truly are. The angels want you to know that this marriage will be characterized by a quality of mutual respect that forms the foundation for genuine intimacy. Unlike relationships where power imbalances create subtle or overt forms of control, your connection will be between equals, different in your gifts and strengths, complementary in your qualities, but profoundly equal in your essential worth and in the value of your contribution to the relationship. This equality allows for a depth of trust and surrender that can't exist where respect is compromised. This wealthy individual who wants to marry you has a courage that has been developed through facing their fears rather than avoiding them. Perhaps they've taken risks that others warned against. Perhaps they've chosen difficult truths over comfortable illusions. This courage will be a strength you draw on as you build a life together, facing inevitable challenges with the confidence that comes from knowing you're not alone, that your partner has the fortitude to stand beside you through whatever comes, that together you can face what neither could face alone. Thank you for watching.